Today's coverage brought to you by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Hello, everybody. I'm Rich Lerner, and beside me is my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. We're here in the state of Georgia getting ready to kick off the round here at East Lake Golf Club. It's been a permanent home to the Tour Championship since 2005. Golf course today set up as a par 70 for the professionals, usually a par 72 for the members. I'm excited to call all the action out on the course for you today. That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Jordan Spieth now on the approach shot. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That is a green in regulation as the approach shot hits the first green, but he is by no means in for par yet. A lengthy putt coming up. Getting set now for the second shot here at the par 4 first. That'll be from about 90 yards away. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Frank, this is a cross-country putt. He'll have a go at it, though, for birdie. We'll see.
There's no backing down here. This is going to go up and down and all over the place. But a chance to go in.
Well, you can see he's just disgusted with that effort. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. It's Spieth now for par. Well, that's just a case of not focusing right there. What a lapse in concentration. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Still playing even for the day after the par. Henrik now eyeing a par. One under early in the round. So they'll tap in. One over for the day. Already teed up here at the second.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Now a 7-footer. He's going to beat himself up on the way to the next tee. You don't miss those putts.
Even par, currently.
And so just getting started, even par so far. Trying to limit the damage here. This putt is for bogey. Well, too bad. He gives one back. Did the job right there. So just a formality here. -1 for the day. Hole number 3 is a par 4. It's only 390 yards. Frank, what do you think the right club selection is off the tee?
The majority of players hit like 3-wood off the tee here. It's a little ambitious with a driver because you don't get any real advantage getting that much closer to the green. If you can carry that right bunker and keep the ball in the fairway, you're still going to be left with a full short iron, whether it's a wedge or a 9-iron. And that's a scoring club.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
So in the first cut here, it could be worse. So Frankie is leaning, and it appears as though this one's headed a bit right.
Yeah, just came out of it.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
The approach here at the 3rd. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot.
Second shot.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knocking in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Well, this would put a charge into the gallery. Birdie try for Ricky Fowler. In the hole, and that'll bring the score to 1 under. Just 5 feet left. Putt for par. He needs one. Solid effort and reasonable result to stay at 1 over par. To 1 over par early on in this round. Has his par. Fourth hole now, 440 yards. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
I mean, that is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards. Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
The green is up above, and this will play at least a club longer. Frank, what's the right approach here at the fourth?
Well, this green not only slopes back to front, but also left to right. So you can actually hit the ball slightly left of the flag. The green will feed it to the right.
Looks like about 80 yards left. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Always two components to the long lag putt, the speed, number one, and then the read. And missed out on that second part.
Well, the fourth hole looks like it's going to claim another victim.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Bottom of the barrel, and now the 2 under. Just a couple of feet. So, 2 over par for the round. A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. Looks good today with that birdie, bringing his score to -2. Henrik lining this one up, and it's for birdie. Back on the tee here at East Lake, 5th hole, 520-yard par 4. Oh, come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Remember, this was converted from a par 5 to a long par 4. It's a tough second shot here at the 5th. Here we go. Yeah, about 150 yards left here, Frank.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
This for Jordan Spieth's birdie. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Wow, I thought it was going in just off the mark by a fraction. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. And with that putt, he moves to 3 under.
Even par, currently.
Birdie putt now for Henrik Stenson. Needs birdies at some point, but will take the par to stay at 2 over. So they'll tap in. Did the job right there. Par 3/6 here at East Lake, always a fan favorite and one of the most challenging holes on the course. He'll be pretty happy with that one. About 20 feet away, in a good spot. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way. This one's going left, Rich.
Not knocking down the flagstick here, but looks as though it will find the green. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. And getting ready for the putt. Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well. Oh, I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. Birdie looked like a sitter. Now at par. It's no snack, though. Just a little bit of a misread there. We surmise.
So a tester from 4 feet. That's a par. Stays at +2. One under for the round. This would give him the par. That's good work. That's a good par right there. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
We're at the 7th now.
Well, where this ball's going, there's no fairway there, only rough.
Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one. Frank, getting set for this approach shot. Our featured golfer is a player, it's obvious, in full flight right now.
It is. This is where it doesn't matter what the sport is, and golf is a great example for it, though, where when you play your best, it's almost like you're just playing out of your subconscious. Everything happens, it just flows, and you don't really think about it.
That will be a great look at birdie. Let's see what Ricky Fowler can come up with here on the approach.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game. It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
He gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still, it was short. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. All right, so green side bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
Into the thick stuff. That's a difficult lie. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Oh my goodness, he just made that. I cannot believe it.
I was thinking he might get it close, and just a great shot.
Getting set now over the putt. Now at -2 for the day. Bottom of the barrel, and now to 2 under. Just for par. Rolls in the par putt, stays at +2. Now at the 8th, looking at 405 yards on this par 4. That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Oh, come on. That's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. Getting set now for the approach here at the par 4 8th. And most important, just to take enough club to carry that bunker guarding the front of the green. Birdie try up next. Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty good look at the whole location from here. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Pretty good stroke right there, just to hit it through the break.
Well, it's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Didn't go in, Frank, but not a bad effort. So, 1 over par for the round. Lining this one up for par. In for par. That takes him to 1 under on the day. Three under on the day. Now rounding out the front side, Finally a par 5. It's a 600-yarder. What a drive. Just tattooed that. Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Set for his next shot from a good position in the fairway. And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. Oh, a bit unfortunate. Wasn't able to avoid the sand trap. And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
A bit unfortunate in the bunker, Frank.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what his bunker play's like.
In the green side bunker, Frank, little bit of a problem. Routine stuff here, Frank, from the bunker.
You just got to be careful of that lip in front of him with his third shot coming up.
Good thing he stayed in the first cut, because just a couple of feet over, that rough is really deep. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Inexcusable.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Really has a feel on these greens. That is another birdie. This is impressive. Will make birdie if he holds this putt. Has it going, 3 under for the round. Just a couple of feet. That puts them at 4 under for the round. And always nice to get back to level par. He does it with the birdie. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on a beautiful day here at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta. Set to kick off all the action on the back nine. The 10th is 469 yards.
Par 5 for the members, Rich. Par 4 for the pros. There is a lake down there, but that's only for top of Ted, not these great players in the field. 9 bunkers last time I counted them here on 10, and I'd like to think they're not all in play. I've got to mention one thing though, there's an out of bounds left of those bunkers on the left. And believe me, I've seen a few go over the fence.
I've played some golf with Topper Ted, also with Hacker Harry. Good players. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
That will be a great look at birdie. Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. Taking dead aim now at the 10th. This is a cross-country special. Just a little too much juice on that birdie putt, Frank.
It was bold, very bold.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Fowler is capable of going on torrid runs. This would be a birdie for Fowler. Starting to move in the right direction. 5 under after that made putt.
Even par, currently.
Now at 1 under for the round. This for par. Has his par. Just a tap in to finish the hole. With authority, count it as a par and 2 under. Now at the only hole on the golf course that starts with a 1 at the beginning of the yardage. This par 3 11th, just under 200 yards, 197.
Does play a little bit uphill, so you might as well say it's 200 yards plus. Narrow entry into this green. Looks can be deceiving. This hole looks like a pushover, but stray a little left, stray a little right, and then you're sort of pitching across the green with a lot of tilt in it. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green. It's at sneaky distance. Well, that was just begging there. for a good putt.
Oh my goodness, he just missed that. And that was almost tap-in distance. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. So close.
And yet it still counts for another shot.
Has it, and he's 2 under par. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. He's made it. Stenson for his par. On to the 12th hole here at East Lake. It is relatively short, just 391 yards, but there is a bit of trouble. That was just a beautiful drive. He hit it solid and right in the middle. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Oh, come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. Good swing, good shot yet again. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Jordan Spieth now on the approach shot. Trying to dial in the right number here at the 12th. Fowler for birdie.
Now putt for par. Really. This is an awkward length.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Well, you can see it there. Feels very good about what he's doing. That's a nice par putt. Stays at 6 under. And getting ready for the putt. about that? 4 under par. Lining this one up for par. They'll take it. That's a par. Nudge this one home. Finish it up. -3 now for the round. Ball is teed up at the par 4 13th. A good one, 476 yards. Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Well, he'll have to get up and down from the bunker to save his par. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
That was a solid strike and a good result. Comfortably over the ball, ready to go here at 13. Good looking shot right here. Yeah, about 145 yards left here. Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled, that he could open up a 3-iron, that's right, a 3-iron, on a short bunker shot from a green side bunker and splash it to a couple of feet as if he had just used a 60-degree sand wedge. Amazing.
It's no snack, though.
Hit it. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Just hammered that par putt, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he was thinking or what was going through his mind right there, but he better wake up in a hurry, because if this one doesn't go in, then that score is going to rack up very quickly.
Bottom of the barrel, and now to 2 under. These putts keep the round together. This is a par bid for Fowler. So stays at 6 under with that solid par putt. Just a couple of feet. Nothing wrong with that par putt. He's putting for bogey now. 2 under par for the round. Old oaks and tall pines make this straightaway par 4 a really tight and demanding driving hole. Longer tee shots could leave a difficult side hill stance along the right side of the fairway. That 2-tiered green is bunkered on both sides with the green sloping again from back to front. Players placing their ball below the hole will have chances for birdie. That is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. Ooh, nice play right there. That's in pretty close. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
See if they can deliver another solid strike here. Second shot at the 14th. This, the second shot here at the par 4. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par. Oh, I thought he had that. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Starting to move in the right direction. 5 under after that made putt. Ricky can pick up a shot right here. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. With authority, count it as a par and 2 under. Par attempt here. Has his par. Well, Frank, a great scoring opportunity here at the par 5 15.
You'd think just blaze away with the driver, but those 2 bunkers down the right side are a perfect distance off the tee to make you respect those. And that one down the left, well, if you pull it a little bit, that can come into play. And that second shot, well, it's virtually straight up the hill.
Up with the big boys now, Frank.
Well, we saw that previous tee shot go 310. This one's further.
This is an all-important approach shot here at the 15th. You want to make birdie, maybe even an eagle. So what's the best way to get that done, Frank?
This is where a utility club really comes in handy. It's easy to hit, gets the ball up quickly, and it's going to guarantee that second shot distance that's required to get to at least the front edge.
Well, too bad. He'll have to play from the bunker. This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but it is well on the cards.
On the green, but still a tough putt coming up. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. Little shaky behind the wheel today, Frank.
Oh, shaky? Maybe put both hands on it?
Great professionals, Frank. They don't fear the greenside bunker shot, do they?
No, because you can be as aggressive or as conservative as you want. You actually have far more options. And you don't have to hit the ball first. Well, that's a little absurd, that, Rich. That shot wasn't that hard, but it's come up well short.
Didn't appear committed through impact. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly and keep your head still. Routine stuff here, Frank, from the bunker?
You just got to be careful of that lip in front of him with his third shot coming up.
Okay, a bunker shot here, a shot the pros really like. The amateurs, they don't like it as much. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knocking him for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but that is going to hurt the cause.
And with that putt, he moves to 3 under. Ricky Fowler, one of the game's most aggressive putters for birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. As this to save par. Holding steady now at 2 under par. It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round. Really has it going at 5 under. Here we are at the 16th now. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up? It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Oh, come on. That's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards.
Got to be careful here. Downhill, he's got to time it good because your weight's a little bit more on your front foot.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Second shot now for Ricky Fowler. Trying to pull it all together here late in the round. The approach now to the 16th.
Should be safely on deck.
So getting set for a greenside bunker shot. Frank, when I think of the great bunker players in the history of the sport, I think about Gary Player, Seve Ballesteros, whom you knew so well. What did they do that made them so effective on these greenside bunker shots?
They had an attitude for a start that was different. For them, they saw possibilities. And they would imagine the amount of sand. Remember, because this is the only shot in golf where you don't have to hit the ball first. So they would really choose the amount of sand behind the ball, whether that was an inch or 2. Aim the club at that and made sure they followed through.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day. And now he has this for the birdie. And a birdie putt on the way for Henrik Stenson. Just a couple of feet. Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under. Clean this up with a tap. That takes him to 1 under on the day. Over the last decade, the 17th of 455 yards with that water looming left has proven to be one of the most dramatic holes in golf. That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
Setting up for an approach shot here. One thing you'll find talking to players up and down the range, especially late in the season, is that they are laser focused on making the top 30 in the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. That brings so many benefits. You qualify for next year, all the major championships, all the invitationals. There is just so much that comes with making the Tour Championship and the top 30 on the points list. So much riding right now on this shot, you can just feel the tension. Approach shot now to the 17th. This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle. And getting ready for the putt. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well. Yeah, a little unlucky there.
Good work right there. He'll settle for par. Good round going at 6 under. This for par. Well done. The 18th hole here at East Lake is a par 3, 235 yards to the green. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Frank, there's nothing like catching a bunker shot just perfectly. Splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
Yeah, it's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and then the third part of it is how much will it roll.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
That would have been a real bonus had it dropped, but as it is, good putt. Getting set now over the putt. Oh, man. You can't miss him from that distance.
Really? This is that awkward length. Obviously, you can't make them all from that distance, Rich, but you'd like to give it a real good run.
These putts keep the round together. Just hammered that par putt, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he was thinking or what was going through his mind right there, but he better wake up in a hurry, because if this one doesn't go in, then that score's going to rack up very quickly.
They'll take it. That's a par. Putt for par. Needs one. Three under on the day. Now at 5 under for the round. Just a little tap in here. That's the idea. Just knock it in. What a thrilling afternoon of golf here at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo saying so long until next time.